All right, so part two of this thing, same day, but next day for this video upload. We're gonna get into that right there. So I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm on like 23 minutes of sleep. The day before, 28 minutes of sleep and work. Yeah, I'm exhausted, but I want to get this done because it's supposed to rain and I don't feel like anything messing up on the truck. So let's yip yap and let's get into it. And I went with the Rough Country bed cover. It's the rollout one, and yeah, I weighed all my options, seen all the other ones. I already have a small 5'7" bed. It's not the long bed, the 6'4", I guess. So limited with space as it is, and getting the sliding one, the retractable or whatever, $2,000 to take up more of my bed space, and I don't really haul stuff inside of there. It would have been good, but I still heard bad reviews on that, and I was not willing to spend $2,000 plus dollars on something that is still gonna have problems right now. So went ahead and went with the next option, and I'll let you guys see what that looks like. So when you open up the box, oh man, trying to do this with one hand, yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot, and on 20-something minutes of sleep, yes, really a lot. So this is what it looks like whenever you guys do get it, if you decide to purchase this one. I'll put a link in the description for this one, as I do all my stuff that I refer you guys to. Comes just right here, you know, plug it, file it to the side, and I'm guessing this is instructions, so I'm gonna hurry and read this and try to get into this real quick. So I'll take you guys outside next after I figure this out. All right, here's all your hardware that you're gonna get inside of the box. This foam right here is gonna go on the back bed of the truck, lined up to here, and you'll trim off the excess, I guess the size of your truck. These are the drain tubes right here. And this is what the, whoa, crazy. This is what the rails look like. So the drain tubes are right here. We'll go ahead and install these on first. All right, first step, got the foam on there. That's complete. So when installing this, guys, you want to go ahead and make sure that the rail on this side is pushed all the way against the wall of your bed. So you want to make sure it's pushed all the way up against there before tightening these clamps down right here. So once you make sure that you got this pushed all the way up close to the wall here, you probably can't see it, but all the way against there, then you're going to take these clamps right here. You're going to loosen this bolt all the way as you can so this can open up. Of course, way more than this, but that way it opens up and looks like this. You're going to clamp it on the inside of the bed of the truck to this part of lip right here on the rail, if y'all can see. And I just went ahead myself and just went 5 holes down. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes down, clamped it there. And on the back side, I went 4 holes down. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4 holes in there. And once I put it together, I'll see if that holds it better. I just didn't want to put all the way in the front and all the way in the back and just not have that stability. And then once you get through with that, route your drain hose down to here. I was gonna run mine through there, but I felt like the cable was gonna be like all loop-de-loop up here and then it clog up. So I just ran it straight down here, and then I fished it down, straight down to the side. Once you got both side rails on, make sure the drain holes are lined up, facing down, of course. And it should look just like this, pushed all the way against the wall. Once you have both rails in. And now for the bed cover. Now that the rails are complete, it's time to go ahead and put the bed cover on top of here. And once we lay that on top of here, these bolts right here, you're gonna unscrew the little wing nut off of it, and you're gonna channel the actual bolts right here inside of the bed cover, slide it to the middle, and then those bolts are gonna come through here, and you're gonna put your wing nuts on the bottom and tighten those up. All right, guys, got everything put together. The wing nuts on there attached. It takes a little finessing, not gonna lie. If you're an OCD perfectionist, which I'm not perfect, but I try to be. But yeah, just to line everything up. But the Velcro, awesome, because it keeps it locked down. So if you are worried about driving and it flying up, it's a little more sense of security to hold it down. Everything's nice and tight. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure to retighten all these bolts that are already tightened on here from the manufacturer. But this is what it looks like so far. All I have to do is put these straps right here on it to be able to lock it up here whenever I have this rolled up, to be able to latch it here. And yeah, everything is done, but I'll let you guys see what it looks like when you roll it out. Real simple. Just rolls out just like so. Has latch locks here, and this is what it looks like on the bed of the truck so far. In case you guys do get this model, you're gonna run into one minor hiccup, which is what I tried to do is I tried to run this all the way close up to the front as possible, just so if anything leaked inside of here, it wouldn't get in here. But that's what that foam is for, to protect that. The mistake in doing that is that when you come to here, it's not gonna latch, because this right here, where this channel is at, it's a metal channel, if you can see right here. It's a metal channel, and that's not lining up to go over this. It's stopping like right here on top of this. And you can tell that because whenever you close the tailgate, see the big gap right here, water's gonna flood all inside of there. So just make sure that you shift the whole thing forward, or backwards more, should I say. So then this butts up with this, or even on top of it, to give it that full seal. And yeah, I'm back. So now that I moved it all the way down, this latches down perfect now. Now the thing about it is, what I like about this brand, Rough Country, is that it has adjustments. So if it is a little loose, because I'm not gonna like that, you can adjust it down by loosening the screw and dropping this down so it locks that on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But you see how much play it's having right now. And another thing, I made a mistake. I wound up putting the bolts on before putting the straps. So note to self, and you guys that are doing this, make sure when you actually line up all the bolts and everything, before you put the washer and lock washer on and this wing nut, make sure you put your strap on and make sure that it is faced like this. So when it goes up, it's just like that, where you can pull and tighten this down and lock that down a lot tighter. But yeah, just take your time, do minor adjustments as needed, and make sure that you put the tie down on. So this goes, the bolts come through, your tie down, your washer, lock washer, then wing nut. Both sides. Then make sure your drain plug is down. Make sure this is lined up. You can lift it up and adjust accordingly. It may be too far to the left and water may seep in. If you guys do have water problems and it's seeping, that's probably why. You guys just do it on there and expected it to work. But just take your time when doing this install, and it'll save you a headache and a lot of sweat, because I am sweating bullets. It is freaking hot. So yeah, but that's it for this video. Unroll it now so you guys can see the full thing. And lock, and it's locked. And let's see what it looks like with the bed or the door closed. Side note, I went ahead and made a few minor adjustments on here. That's the good thing about Rough Country, is that every bolt you can adjust. So if it comes, whenever you guys order it, the bolts kind of not lining up or anything, you can adjust any and everything on here. But I went ahead and made the adjustments on here again and back there, just so I didn't have anything leaking. I noticed a little gap on the back side of this, but that's just because the rubber hasn't all the way flattened out. Right here, right across there, it is lined up, everything's flushed. And now this closes up, and with this rubber, I wanted to make sure it went against the tail, or the tailgate of the truck. And now everything locks up, and this goes right up against it. If you don't adjust this up, you'll have that gap right here, but once it's closed, it's all the way against the gasket, like literally, and it's not lifting up, no play or anything. So I'm real OCD when it comes to these installs. I know maybe with the heat it will lay this out some, maybe not, but so far so good. Install finally finished. Got the Rhino-Line, or the Line-X, not Rhino-Line, got the Line-X. Got this on here, and this is what it looks like when it's complete. So see y'all in the next one.